Hi there. Welcome to a very special edition of College Football Live. Ryan Burrow along with our Heisman winner, Andre Ware. Why is today special? We are 100 days to the start of the college football season. Over the next half hour, we'll look at the top 100 storylines, the players, the coaches, the games that will make this season great. Along for the ride will be Ed Cunningham, who will join us throughout the show. So, guys, 100 days to the start of the season. Let's get to it. Let's start our tally to 100. Number one, defending national champs Alabama. Andre must replace 6 starters on defense.
Yeah, they'll be fine. They've got stars and experience throughout on every level of the defense. Damian Square on the defensive line, Nico Johnson at linebacker, and Robert Lester on the back end. Nick Saban is recruited very well. New faces with a lot of talent. Bama will be fine.
Number two, the Joe Paterno era at Penn State. Over 46 seasons as the head coach. Bill O'Brien, the new man in charge, Ed.
And I think Bill O'Brien's done a great job. He's been out on the road talking about trying to move forward. But I think the problem is, with the court case coming up, he's going to be battling this off-the-field issues of the Jerry Sandusky trial for years to come, frankly.
Number three, Bobby Petrino gets fired at Arkansas. John L. Smith takes over, Andre.
Just don't mess it up. Plenty of talent on the offensive side of the ball. Tyler Wilson at quarterback, one of the best in the country. Niall Davis back healthy, run at the running back position, and they've gotten better every year on the defensive side of the football.
And our fourth storyline, Ed, Andrew Luck is now in the NFL. What's next at Stanford?
I think Stanford is in the top 10 for a while to come, and it's because of the offensive line that they've been stocking. 3 of the top 7 guys coming out of high school signed with Stanford on that offensive line. This is now offensive line U. I don't think the quarterback's going to matter much this season.
Other storylines to keep an eye on for the upcoming season, according to ESPN.com's Mark Schlabach. Which will the SEC produce a 7th straight national champion? How about the state of Florida, the Gators, the Seminoles, the Canes? Can they return to national prominence? And Matt Barkley back for his senior season. So many storylines to get to. Let's talk about the 2 new teams in both the Big 12 and the SEC. Who has the most success?
I think it's West Virginia going into the Big 12. They seem to fit better going into that conference, and Geno Smith is leading the way for Dana Holgerson's offense now in his 2nd year. Last year, over 4,300 yards passing, 31 touchdown passes. The yards will increase some this year, but the touchdowns will increase a bunch. Look for him to throw 40-plus touchdowns.
And I think, Andre, while we're in the Big 12, we can talk about TCU. Yeah, and Andre, I think for TCU, going into an offensive league, we talk so much about Gary Patterson in defense, but getting Paul Hall back at quarterback, all of their running backs, all of their receivers, if they can replace 3 offensive linemen, this can be a very good offensive team. Get the secondary a little better. The schedule early is pretty good. I agree, West Virginia is the team to watch going into a new conference, but keep an eye on TCU as well.
Well, let's go to the Big Ten, guys, and that's where another huge storyline would be Urban Meyer. After 1 year in the broadcast booth, he's now the head coach at The Ohio State. Ed, does Urban in Columbus guarantee success for the Buckeyes long term?
Well, that's a great question, Ryan. You know, with the scathing article that came out in Sporting News about him playing favorites in his locker room, and I've been a part of a team under Buddy Ryan in the NFL that did that, it really can tear a locker room apart. So I think still a good hire, but you look long-term, Andre, and you start to wonder a little bit about what you hear from that article. But, Andre, I don't know. What do you think about the short term going into this season?
Well, I think short term he's set up to have instant success. You've got 10 starters on the defensive side of the football, returning from the 19th best total defense in the country last year. Look at the offense as well. 9 starters on that side of the ball. And Braxton Miller seems to fit what Urban Meyer wants to do offensively at the quarterback position. I think he knows the culture of the Big Ten, having spent some time there last year. He'll be fine.